Something on your mind again? Let's work through it together. Two heads are better.
Be on your guard, traveler. Now is no time for sightseeing.
Oh, why is that? Has something happened?
Yes. As unusual as this may sound, numerous eyewitness reports have confirmed an active ruin guard presence in this area, even though this is far beyond their normal area of activity. Sergeant sent someone to find out just where these ancient machines might have come from. It appears that they simply left their ruin and marched off all of a sudden, for no clear reason.
So did somebody wake them up?
As I say, the reason is still unclear. We have very little intelligence at present. Moreover, the ruin in question is of the especially spooky variety. Strange noises are often heard coming from within. As such, we are not permitted to investigate until the order comes through from headquarters. In any case, the only sensible strategy in the meantime is to increase Millilith patrols. We must not let innocent civilians come to harm.
That's a good point. Ruin guards are probably pretty dangerous for regular folk.
Wow. I'm very grateful indeed for the offer, but it just wouldn't be worth the risk.
Oh, don't worry about that. This one beats up ruin guards for breakfast.
Is that so? Well, if you're genuinely offering, I did see some ruin guard footprints on the hillside, but since then I've been too busy warning passers-by to investigate myself.
Footprints, eh? Interesting.
आवाज आ रही है hello
While
hello
the Millilith stands guard, evil shall never prevail. On behalf of the Millilith, I salute you, traveler. You have my gratitude. I will rendezvous with you once I have finished my patrol. I must continue with my patrol now. Let's rendezvous shortly.
I see everything.
अरे डिस्टर्ब होगा इसलिए ज़्यादा नहीं बोल रहा.
This footprint is huge. It has to be the one that guy was talking about. And here's another one. Yep. Seems the ruin guards did come out for a walk after all. The trail of ruin guard footprints leads us here to... Ah! A ruin guard! Over there! I'll protect us.
Solidify!
Don't blink! Share my knowledge! Speed of light!
This is order. Gather!
Grow! Let the show begin. Hey? Don't blink!
अच्छा, congratulations.
Well, that's one down. Let's keep looking around. Maybe we'll find some more.
अच्छा किया, दोबारा इंस्टॉल किया. अभी इवेंट्स भी अच्छे हैं.
Not bad, as far as treasure is concerned.
कब किया?
I see everything. Hey you! Check this out! Isn't it awesome? What is he wearing? I've never seen one this close before. Have you ever seen one? You bet! Mr. Cyclopses are crazy strong. No bad guys can escape from these guys, that's for sure. Mr. Cyclops? Aw, that's cute. Wait, what? Do people seriously call them that? Yep, my brother said so. And he's the best toy seller in the whole world. It's his job to sell this kind of stuff. Right now, he's at the Institute for Toy Research in Liyue. That's where Mr. Cyclops has come from. It's always nice to meet someone else who likes toys. So tell me, where'd you get your toy from? Must be a pretty... Yeah, Paimon is not a toy.
Greetings. Have you found anything? Oh. A child? What's the situation here?
We just, found him.
You shouldn't be out here, boy. There are killing machines in the area. It's extremely dangerous.
Killing machines? You mean ones that look like this?
Precisely. And including this one. It's not moving now, but if it were to wake up, the consequences would be...
You take that back! Mr. Cyclops is not a killing machine. He's one of the good guys.
Mr. Cyclops?
We shouldn't be talking to this guy. If he's saying mean things about Mr. Cyclops, he's definitely a bad man.
अभी चाय
I'm just trying to help.
बैठ गया on stream पर.
I've always been hopeless at dealing with children.
Well then, why don't you get back to your normal job and leave us to do the babysitting?
It seems I have no other choice. Very well. I will continue with my patrol. Please escort the child to somewhere safe. It's much too dangerous here.
The mighty Mr. Cyclops scared off the bad guys once again! My name's Tusser. I came all the way from Snezhnaya to look for my brother in Liyue. But I'm all on my own, and I don't know where to find him. You came all the way from Snezhnaya? Oh, I think this is the part where I give you this. Here you go. What is it? Looks heavy. What the? My brother said I should take it with me. He said, find a nice person to give this to, and they will take good care of Tusser. Your brother makes a good point. Still, it's hard to believe you made it all this way armed with nothing but a few bags of mora. Your family must be super rich. Paimon never knew you could make so much mora from selling toys. Yay! Thanks, nice guy. All right, now we gotta make a pinky promise. You make a pinky promise, you keep it all your life. You break a pinky promise, I throw you on the ice. The cold will kill the pinky that once betrayed your friend. The frost will freeze your tongue off so you never lie again. Wow,
बाप रे।
that one nursery rhyme kinda says all you need to know about Snezhnayan culture. Well, if we weren't your babysitters before, we sure as heck are now. But where should we look for your brother? Great idea! Alright, off we go! Alright! Finally, now I get to see my brother!
मुझे तो बस डेली क्वेस्ट करनी थी, बट सडनली
Hey!
चाइल्ड वाला क्वेस्ट के बिना मैं आगे प्रोसीड नहीं कर सकता, इसलिए ये स्टोरी क्वेस्ट स्टार्ट करना पड़ी।
Join the Adventurers Guild. You'll have a
That seems a little inappropriate, don't you think, sir? How can you...
Relax. Once in a while can't hurt. It'll be fine.
Huh? What is he doing here? Yay, my brother! I found you!
I know that voice. Why, if it isn't my little brother Tooser! My goodness! What a nice surprise, Tooser. I thought I would have to wait till I return home before seeing you again. How are the others? Sister Tonia and Brother Anthon? Is everybody keeping well?
They miss you a lot. Tonya prays for you every day at dinner.
Wait a second. What are you doing here in Liyue, Tooser? How have I not heard anything about this?
Well, what happened was, I saw a boat that looked like it was selling toys, so obviously I thought you were on board. And then, when I got off, I just kept walking and walking, and then I found a Mr. Cyclops. Mr. Cyclops scared off a bad guy, and then I found this nice guy to help me come look for you. Cool. Suddenly Paimon doesn't feel so bad about taking Tooser's money.
Tooser, what you did was extremely dangerous. I'm so happy to see you, really I am, but please, promise me you won't do anything like this ever again.
Okay, I promise. Please don't be mad at me.
I'm not mad at you. I just care about your safety, that's all. If you hadn't met these nice people, things could have been a lot more dangerous for you, Tooser. I hope you said a big thank you to them.
Yep, I always remember my pleases and thank yous. Oh, so you did notice we were here. You were just ignoring us. Gotcha.
Forgive me, it's always family first where I'm from. Don't take it personally. I know we've had our differences up to now, but a few minor quibbles aside, we get on quite well, don't you think? Come on, you know I'm just a pawn and all that, just doing my part. As for who wins, who loses, and how each side deals with the consequences, I prefer to leave all that up to the ones playing the game. I'm much more interested in who wins and who loses when it comes to our little sparring matches.
Sounds like you're ready to get your butt kicked again.
You're forgetting something about me. I, Tartaglia, spend every second getting stronger. don't expect to have it quite so easy next time.
Whoa, 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 whoa! You aren't gonna fight now, are you?
Maybe not right now. Not while my kid brother is watching.
Why do you want to fight the nice guy? Are you guys enemies?
No, not at all. Allow me to formally express my sincerest gratitude for taking care of my darling brother. His safety matters very much to me.
So anyway, Paimon has a question. Tooster said something about you being a toy seller. What's that all about? Aren't you supposed to be one of the Fatui's harbinger?
Yes, about that. Shh, look. I only told him that so that he'll look up to me. In the eyes of a child, working with toys must be the best job imaginable, right? I don't want my family to have anything to do with the Fatui's, or should I say Snezhnaya's, darker side. The older ones already know that I serve the Tsaritsa. But Tooster is still so young, and in his eyes, as I was saying, I remain Snezhnaya's greatest expatriate toy seller, currently attached to the Liyue branch of our Institute for Toy Research.
That's right. My brother's the greatest. He's Mr. Cyclops' bestest friend.
Just humor me in front of Tooster, if you would be so kind. Yes, Ekaterina. I will deal with the issue of that outstanding payment right away.
Hey, slinking off, are we?
But Master Child, would it not be a little improper to ask you to deal with deck collection?
A bet is a bet, isn't it? And if you lose a bet with an agent, well, you might as well get a little exercise out of it.
Are you going off to sell toys now?
That's right. As much as I'd love to catch up a little longer, Tooster, duty calls. I'm sure Mr. Nice Guy here will be happy to keep you company while I'm out, though.
So we still need to keep babysitting for you? Sure, I really like this guy. And anyway, he made a pinky promise to take good care of me.
Well, it sounds like Tooster really likes you, and that you've already made a pinky promise to take good care of him anyway. Then I'm in your debt. Here, take this as Tooster's entertainment fund. I want him to have a good time while he's in Liyue, so take him anywhere he wants. If need be, you may find me by the river near Qingshu Pool. I'll see you both around.
अब कहाँ जाना है?
Looks like we'll be hanging out with Child's kid brother for a while.
अच्छा ज़्यादा दूर नहीं है.
So, where are we going to play first? How about we start with the toy store? Huh? What are those super colorful winged things? They're called kites. The kids in Liyue love them.
Hello there, dear. You look like you've come a very long way. Let Granny guess. From what you're wearing, I would say Snezhnaya.
That's right. How do you play with these kite things, Granny?
When the wind picks up, you let out the string and whoosh, the kite will fly into the air, up, up, and away.
Wow, that's amazing! Do you have any Mr. Cyclops ones?
Mr. Cyclops? I'm sorry, I
want to fly Mr. Cyclops high into the sky so all the kids can get to know him.
Well, I can do custom builds, but I'll need some amount of reference material.
Will this picture do? I drew it myself. I bring it with me everywhere.
I'll manage. Still, I must warn you that custom builds can really be quite expensive.
We should be fine. Child was pretty generous with that entertainment fund. But then again, throwing money around willy-nilly is, kinda irresponsible. Well, so, yes, technically speaking, either way, it's time to talk prices.
Fine. I've neither the time nor energy to bargain with you at my age. I suppose this price will do.
Thanks, Granny.
Worry not. Just leave it to me.
For our next stop, why don't we head to One Man Restaurant? It would be a mighty crying shame to come all the way to Liyue and never try the food.
Hello, welcome. Table for 3?
This restaurant has a really choking smell.
A choking smell? Oh, you must be referring to our signature spicy chili scent.
Spicy chili? But I can't eat spicy food.
Oh, what a pity. A person who can't eat spicy food misses out on half of life's joys.
Is it really that bad? My meals have to have lots and lots of sugar, and the oil has to be extra virgin vegetable oil. Wow, we've got a real rich kid on our hands. Looks like One Man Restaurant's dishes aren't to Tooser's taste. Maybe we should go somewhere else.
Will that be all? Any more special requests?
What do you mean, Chef Now?
Giving the people what they want is the very reason One Man Restaurant exists. If I thought for 1 second that I couldn't make a dish to satisfy this child's taste, I would have absolutely no business calling myself a chef ever again.
Whoa, there seems to be a lot of professional pride riding on this. Then we'll leave it to you, Chef Now. We'll be eating here after all. Sure.
But let me say this first. Special requests are going to cost you more than normal. Of course, we aren't going to demand prices anywhere near as exorbitant as the likes of Lily Pavilion or Sunya Kiosk.
Is it just Paimon? Or are premium custom orders in fashion lately? Still, surely there must be a little room for negotiation, right?
You folks. Let's go with this then. Any more haggling and we'll ruin the other customers' appetites.
Thanks, Chef Now.
Please sit wherever you like. Your food will be here shortly.
Ugh. It was a little too sweet. Paimon feels a little sick. I thought it was just right. Almost exactly like how my sister Tonya makes it. But this doesn't feel right somehow. Didn't we bring Tooser here to try Liyue's specialties? Whatever. So where do you want to go next, Tooser? I was so caught up looking for my brother when I first got here that I didn't get a good look around. Good idea. The hustle and bustle at the wharf is a specialty of Liyue Harbor, too. Wow, this place is huge! And there's so many people! Are the waves here always like this? Don't they ever freeze? Given Liyue's climate, the area around the harbor's mouth probably never gets cold enough to freeze. Paimon is kind of the traveler's exclusive personal tour guide, but since this is a special occasion, Paimon can make an exception to help Tooser get to know the place. This place is Liyue's commercial hub, and it's been the biggest port in the 7 nations ever since it was decided that Liyue would take on the world through trade. Other than merchant vessels, many fishing boats and industrial transports dock here to replenish their fishery supplies and daily necessities, which thanks to the immense throughput. Yeah. Paimon can't remember how the rest goes anyway. Well, guess Paimon will just have to explain this Paimon style. So this harbor is like Tevat's mouth, and it's the biggest mouth you've ever seen. All the nations float their boats over the sea into the mouth. The harbor goes nom 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 and has a taste of each boat and the cargo it has on board. Then Lehigh Harbor rubs its big round belly in satisfaction because it's all stuffed full of delicious mora. Hey, what's that big metal hook over there? I want to see. Wait, Tooser, don't run off. After all that, he wasn't even listening. That metal hook is huge, and it gets bigger the closer we get. This is an anchor. Docked ships use it to hold themselves in position to stop the wind and waves from blowing them away. An anchor. Got it. But I think I might get it mixed up with Commodore Hook. Commodore Hook? Is this another one of your weird toy names? My brother always sends me a really big toy for my birthday. Commodore Hook, Black Steel Jack, Iron Tony. We keep them all in our backyard. Yeah, and that's why I can't bring them with me all the time. It's a shame. Wow, using Fatui funds for personal gain? To think Snezhnaya would let their harbingers do that, all for some giant toys. But suddenly, it doesn't seem so strange that Tooser would treat a ruin guard as a giant toy. But my favorite has to be Mr. Cyclops. Even though I mostly came here to see my brother, the other big thing I wanted to do was play with Mr. Cyclops. Oh, are they selling fish over there? Let's have a look. Hey! Quit running off! Is this where they sell fish? Wow, the fish here in Leo are so small.
Hey, whose fish are you calling small? Little kids shouldn't go around ruining others' business.
He's just a curious kid. No need to get worked up. That said, these fish are actually pretty big by Paimon standards. Just how big are the ones you're used to, Tooser?
Maybe 200 times your size?
There are legends in my hometown about it. It's supposed to be a super delicious fish. I told my brother about it, and he went out to sea to catch one for me. A few days later, he returned with a humongous fish slung over his shoulder. Anton and I were so happy. Are you sure that was a fish? Paimon thinks it sounds more like some sort of leviathan. Hey, Mr. Nice Guy, let's go over there to see the boats. What's wrong, Tooser? Are you tired? You don't seem so happy.
I miss my brother.
What? But we were just with him.
Yeah, but for such a short time that it doesn't count. Take me to see my brother. I don't want to play anymore.
Well, we've played with Tooser long enough, haven't we? Paimon thinks we've tried our best here. Childe said that he'd be by the river near Chinshu Pool. Why don't we look for him there? Yay! Let's go! Let's go! I see everything.
him. There's Childe. Wait, he's talking to the treasure hoarders?
You know what I'm here for, I trust.
Oh, you got lip. Making us guess, are you? If you want to join up, let me just say this first. Dandy kid like you ain't welcome.
Oh, what a commendable imagination. Well, in the Tsaritsa's name, I suppose I should forgive you country bumpkins for your ignorance. For I am...
Brother! You're selling them toys, aren't you, brother? That's so cool. I've always wanted to watch you work.
Well, why, yes, of course. For I am, the greatest toy salesman in Snezhnaya.
So cool.
Huh? You playing games, pretty boy?
So, will you buy or not? The toys that Snezhnaya produced 3 months ago will run you, yes, 600,000 mora, to be paid in full.
Toys? And how much money?
Wow. Is that what it's gonna cost to fix that head of yours?
Look at that. Spreading joy and laughter to everyone. That's what toy selling's all about.
I'll say it again. Toys from Snezhnaya, 3 months prior, 600,000 mora paid in full.
Yeah, no. Sorry, sales boy. The same joke isn't funny twice. Or were you always cruising for a bruising?
All right then. I'll make things a little easier for you. I'll join the treasure hoarders. Perhaps you'll be more willing to pay when we're brothers in arms?
Would you listen to yourself? You think we just let any old person into the treasure hoarders? I'm not so sure you could hack it.
Well then,
चाइल्ड की
why don't
स्टोरी
you
क्वेस्ट
put
चल
me to
रही
the
है
test,
एरन
dear
वेलकम टू
seniors?
द स्ट्रीम
I like to...
Looks like you're not gonna pack it up until someone packs you in. Alright then. Show us what you got. Truth be told, we've set up a shop here because there's a fine little loot cave nearby. But the treasure hasn't been easy to get at. We've been at it for 2 days now. If you think you're up to snuff, why don't you have a crack at it on our behalf? Of course, that means that once you got it, it's ours.
एक डेली इवेंट करना था पर उससे पहले ये वाली क्वेस्ट करना ज़रूरी थी
Come
तो चालू
on.
करनी
If
पड़ी
we can't do it.
An initiation test, eh? Interesting. It's been a while since I've been assessed by someone else.
The loot's on the opposite cliff. We're gonna hang back here and watch the show.
Huh, no problem. Don't blink though, or you might miss it.
चाइल्ड की स्टोरी क्वेस्ट
Yeah. Yeah.
हर स्टोरी क्वेस्ट में मतलब जो इम्पोर्टेंट वाली क्वेस्ट होती है इनमें कैरेक्टर ट्राई करने को मिलता है प्लस प्रीमो जेम्स
Well, I have the goods. Here you go. So how'd I do? Pretty well, I'd say.
Brother, what do we do? This fellow isn't normal.
Please, hold on a moment, sir. We need to discuss something amongst ourselves. He ain't here for an initiation. He just wanted to show off.
Honestly, we'd be no match for him if he wanted to fight.
Guys, do you think that maybe
तुमने बोला तो
we're
आज
being robbed?
पीसी से स्ट्रीम कर रहा हूँ
Surely, he wouldn't have come here all dressed up like that if he was only after us. Unless, maybe his words have hidden meaning.
Snezhnaya, 3 months, 600,000. Oh, I get it. It was insider talk. I remember that the boss took out a 600,000 more loan from that Snezhnayan bank about 3 months ago. and still hasn't repaid it.
So this guy must be the debt collector. But why didn't he just say so? What's with all the toy talk?
And that's where you're still green. See, in a lot of professions like this, people speak in code to protect the privacy of their business partners and clients.
Makes sense. Owing money is pretty embarrassing.
This guy isn't one to mess with, I tell you. He's a professional. Way too professional.
So, Mr. Salesman, my apologies, but we can't have you joining us.
Oh? I didn't pass? I must say, I never imagined that the treasure hoarders would have such strict entry requirements.
No, it's not that. What we mean is that you're too big a fish for our little pond. But we fully understand the situation with the, toys, sir. We'll fetch that 600,000 for you right away.
I see. Well then, it's been a pleasure doing business with you. We get paid, and everyone stays happy. A wonderful outcome, wouldn't you say?
Yes. Couldn't agree more, sir.
That's my brother for you. Toy sellers are so cool.
Ah, Master Childe, you're here. A new batch of fresh recruits have just...
Hey now, keep your voice down. Can't you see I'm entertaining some clients over here?
ये क्वेस्ट ज़रूरी भी है क्योंकि अब चाइल्ड का बैनर आ रहा है तो ट्रायल मिल जाएगा तो आइडिया लगेगा क्या करना है
Do I have to? Now is hardly the
पुल
best
करना है
time.
कि नहीं
I must apologize for troubling you, Master Childe, but they are already waiting for you south of Lingju Pass. Every new batch of recruits must be baptized by the Tsaritsa's will, through the words of her harbingers. This has always been our rule. At present, Master Childe, you are the only harbinger in Liyue. Please, everyone is standing in formation and waiting for you to bestow this honor upon them.
Well, all right then. I'll go.
देखा इवेंट उसी को कंप्लीट करने के लिए ये वाली क्वेस्ट
And I'll be right with you.
क्वेस्ट करनी है
You have to keep working.
Yes, too, sir. We have a group of new toy sellers fresh in from the motherland, and I need to go teach them the ropes.
Wow, that's great. When I grow up, I want to be a toy seller too.
क्या कुछ अगर आप स्टोरी क्वेस्ट कुछ ओपन कर लो और अगर उसका कैरेक्टर किसी दूसरी स्टोरी क्वेस्ट में इन्वॉल्व है तो वो करना ज़रूरी है उससे पहले
I really do have to go now, too, sir.
उसी को करने के लिए मेरे को ये पहले कंप्लीट करनी पड़ेगी
I'll see you around, all right?
Child really dotes on his brother, but now he's got to ditch him again. Must be a really tough job.
हाँ वही
Yeah, you're right. He hasn't done himself any favors with the whole toy seller cover story. To think he'd go this far just to prevent his family from seeing his dark side. Paimon wonders too. But hey, let's at least help him out while we're all in Liyue. Wait, where's Tuser? We were too busy chatting. Where'd he go? Seems likely. Tuser did seem really eager to hear his brother's speech. Either way, let's head over there first.
वो जो तुम स्टोरी कमीशन करते हो ना तो 2 दिन के कमीशन तो तुमको एक पर्पल की मिलती है स्टोरी वाले टैब क्वेस्ट टैब में स्टोरी क्वेस्ट टैब में जाओ तो उससे ये अनलॉक होते हैं इनका बेनिफिट ये है कि फ्री प्रीमोजेम्स मिलते हैं बड़ी स्टोरी क्वेस्ट के लिए मतलब 60-50 ज़्यादा प्रीमोजेम्स 40 मिलते हैं एक स्टोरी क्वेस्ट से
Weather is lovely and warm. Things are about to start getting lively again.
हैंगआउट्स तो मेरे बाकी हैं काफ़ी सारे आउट ज़्यादा बेकार लगता है मुझे कभी कभी वो आउटकम निकालने के चक्कर में और कॉन्क्वेस्ट तो सारे हो गए मेरे भी
You did come here. Shh, quiet. My brother's giving his speech.
From this day forward, you will honor the oaths you have made to Her Majesty the Tsaritsa, and you will stop at nothing to bring Snezhnaya
Nice.
victory. You shall sweep through this land like the icy winds of the furthest north, as strong as the hoarfrost of Sepelyarny Palace. You will chill the very marrow in our enemies' bones. Her Majesty expects of you loyalty, ruthlessness, and meticulousness, for the trials that we face are harsh, and our enemies are like...
वाह
like kites and rattle drums, who shall become redoubtable foes of Mr. Cyclops in the marketplaces of Liyue.
Uh-huh. Kites are really fun, too.
This is, of course, an analogy. As they say, the marketplace too is a battlefield. So as your sales manager here in Liyue, I demand that you obey my every order. A refusal shall be considered a betrayal, and the price for betrayal is to be dishonorably discharged from...
Whoa, that's really strict. Won't people be really sad if they get fired from the Institute?
मैं गैप्स में करूँगा हैंग आउट इवेंट्स वो एक साथ करो तो इरिटेटिंग लगता है
Hands-on training.
After all, a strong body is the proof of one's capacity.
Hey, did he just say that we're doing hands-on training?
A harbinger wants to spar with us personally? Well, what an honor!
I can't believe it. Are recruits like us really worthy?
Am I hearing a hint of objection to this idea?
Not at all, sir.
That's the spirit. Now come at me, you lot.
Frozen. Crisp. Have a load of this. Splash frost.
Oops.
Let's move. I will end you.
बहुत दिन बाद पीसी कंट्रोल्स ट्राई करो तो अजीब लगता है
We can do it. I'll protect us.
You're mine. Bring it on.
अरे
Pretty
यार
good. How? I had only just... Yeah.
अरे यार पीसी कंट्रोल्स
Let's end this quickly.
Nowhere to hide.
I will have order.
लॉल
History tree delivered. The Temple of Wisdom. Sheet of light. Stronger than I thought. Right.
अरे यार ये
From
पीसी कंट्रोल्स की मुझे आदत नहीं है ए रुको मैं हार जाता हूँ इस बार फिर से करूँगा
Let's end this quickly.
Toozer, so you did come here. Shh, quiet. My brother's giving his speech.
अरे यार ये स्पीच स्किप करनी पड़ेगी
From this day forward, you will honor the oaths you have made to Her Majesty. You shall sweep through this land like the icy winds of the furthest north. Her Majesty expects of you loyalty, ruthless for the trials that we face are
इसीलिए तो
harsh.
दिक्कत हो रही है
And
मुझे
our
मैं
enemies
कंट्रोल
are
भूल
like...
गया बहुत दिनों बाद खेल रहा हूँ लॉल तुम्ही ने
like
बोला था
kites who
पीसी
shall
पे
become redoubtable
खेलो
foes of
ज़्यादा
Mr.
अच्छा
Cyclops.
लगेगा.
Uh-huh. Kites are...
This is, of course, an analogy. So as your sales manager here, a refusal shall be considered a betrayal. And the
Whoa, that's really strict.
Seeking to please everyone pleases no one at all. Forget it. Perhaps a...
Hands-on training.
After all,
Hey, did
A harbinger wants to spar with us personally?
I can't believe it.
am I hearing a hint of object?
Not at all, sir.
फिर से
That's the spirit. Now come at me, you...
इस बार मरना नहीं है.
You'll get frostbite.
अरे यार.
Hey!
3, 8, 5, 8.
Freshness to the bone.
अरे यार ये फ्रोजन वाला बहुत इरिटेटिंग है.
Stabilize.
अरे यार मेरे को ट्राई करने का मौका भी नहीं मिला.
Let's not waste time.
ये अबैंडन कैसे करूँ मैं क्वेस्ट? मुझे क्वेस्ट बीच में छोड़नी है ताकि मैं हील कर सकूं और मैं फिर से ट्राई करूं. हाँ बट मुझे चाइल्ड ट्राई करना है ना. हाँ ठीक है, अब वापस क्वेस्ट पे जाता हूँ. हाँ हो जाएगा, कोशिश करूँगा तो. वो तो मेरे हाथ में लगी है तो मैं वो वाला हाथ यूज़ नहीं करना वरना और आसानी से हो जाता. फिर से कट सीन स्किप करना है.
Toother, so you did come here. Shh, quiet. My brother's giving his speech.
मुझे भी नहीं स्पीच सुननी. I'll have to skip somehow.
From this day forward, you will honor the oaths you have made to Her Majesty. You shall sweep through this land like the icy winds of the furthest north. As Her Majesty expects of you loyalty, ruthlessness, for the trials that we face are harsh, and our enemies are like...
अरे जल्दी 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 जल्दी.
And like kites who shall become redoubtable foes of Mr. Cyclops.
Uh-huh. Kites are...
This is, of course, an analogy. So as your sales manager here, a refusal shall be considered a betrayal. And the
Whoa, that's really strict.
seeking to please everyone pleases no... Forget it. Perhaps a...
Hands-on train.
After all,
Hey, did
A harbinger wants to spar with us personal?
I can't believe it.
Direct
am I hearing a hint of a...
Not at all, sir.
That's the spirit. Now come at me, you lot.
Frozen.
3,
Crisp.
8.
Flash frost.
पीछे भागो 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 भागो. 2.
I see everything.
Stay right there. Let's not waste time. Freshness preserved. Let's end this quickly.
अरे मेरी शील्ड कहाँ गई?
Solidify.
मेरी शील्ड क्यों नहीं काम कर रही? अरे मैं एरिया से बाहर चला गया, अरे यार
Toother, so you did come here.
मैं ज़्यादा दूर चला गया। अरे
Quiet, my brother's
यार
giving
फिर
his
से
speech.
क्या है ये? मैं बहुत ज़्यादा दूर चला
From
गया।
this
लॉल
day
लॉल
forward,
लॉल।
you will honor the oaths you have made to Her Majesty that you shall sweep through this land like the icy winds of the furthest north. As Her Majesty expects of you loyalty, ruthless for the trials that we
कितनी
face
बार
are
ये सुनना
harsh,
पड़ेगा?
and our enemies are like kites who shall become redoubtable foes of Mr. Cyclops.
Kites are.
इसलिए मैं
This
पीसी
is,
पे नहीं
of
खेल रहा
course,
था,
an
एक हाथ से
analogy.
इजीली हो जा रहा था
So
फोन
as your sales manager here, a refusal shall be considered a betrayal, and the price.
Whoa, that's really strict.
Seeking to please everyone pleases no one. Forget it. Perhaps a
Hands-on training.
after all.
Hey, did
A harbinger wants to spar with us personally?
I can't believe it.
Am I hearing a hint of
Not at all, sir.
That's the spirit. Now come at me, you
ए
This is order.
1 3
Let's end this quickly.
2
Everyone's okay.
Stay right there.
Make yourself a move.
Well done.
Amateur mistake.
Waste time.
3
Shield to the bone. Quake. I see. Let's end this quickly.
अरे यार मेरे से नहीं हो रहा पीसी पे।
Feeling a little.
Don't blink. Hey. Let the show begin.
अरे गलत।
No.
मैं 1 सेकंड ये पीसी पे एंड कर रहा हूँ, मेरे हाथ में लगी है ना, इसलिए दिक्कत हो रही है। और क्या कर रहा हूँ मैं तब से, वही कोशिश कर रहा हूँ। फिर से ये डायलॉग सुनने पड़ेंगे
Toother, so you did come here.
डायलॉग नंबर
Shh, quiet. My brother's giving his speech.
एक
From
हाथ
this day
एक हाथ से
forward,
पीसी
you
पे
will honor
बहुत
the oaths
दिक्कत
you have
आती
made to
है।
Her Majesty. You shall sweep through this
एक
land like
हाथ
the
से सब
icy
कुछ
winds
कर
of
रहा
the
हूँ।
furthest north. Her Majesty expects of you loyalty, ruthlessness, for the trials that we face are harsh, and our enemies are like.
एक तो ये सब इकट्ठा आते हैं ना, इसलिए ज्यादा प्रॉब्लम हो रही है।
Like kites who shall become redoubtable foes of Mr. Cyclops.
Kites are.
This is, of course, an analogy. So as your sales manager here, a refusal shall be considered a betrayal, and the price.
Whoa, that's really strict.
Seeking to please everyone pleases no one. Forget it. Perhaps around.
Hands-on train.
After all,
hey, did
A harbinger wants to spar with us personally?
I can't believe it.
Am I hearing a hint of
Not at all, sir.
That's the spirit. Now come at me, you.
Frozen. Crisp. Gather. Let's move.
Got lucky that time.
Let's end this
With
quickly.
sword comes shadow.
Stabilize.
Everyone hold hands. Help! Oh, protect us.
Even bedrock can be turned to dust.
You need a hurry. I'm not going anywhere. Shield to the wall. Let's not waste time.
Hey!
मैं चेंज कर रहा हूँ नहीं हो रहा मेरे से